Hey, what's up, fam? Still waiting for any more adjusted parts within the anime continuation for the Fairy Tail series, and this one on episode 5 of this season. I'm kind of wondering how fast they're gonna keep this pace up because I noticed this is, I think, three chapters into one episode. I think 429, 430, and 431 all. It might have been more actually. Now I think about it, I'm not 100% sure. I think that's it. Leaving off right at the end when Natsu goes to challenge Arlok, but still, it was nice seeing some of the parts that we got. I like seeing the explanation still of all the reason why Gray and Urza were undercover. They were kind of helping Jalal with some stuff, and that's why they were. I had to go in and tell no one and kind of keep between themselves. And obviously, it was upsetting for them not to tell Juvia, but for the sake of the mission, she's just a little bit sad waiting, not like hurt waiting, luckily, but uh, it's a little bit like I still kind of wondering why they didn't include Juvia in there, at least have her in some way be relevant to the plan. But anyway, it was cool to see all the characters. That whole scene I was really looking forward to when all the Avatar guys are trying to rush into that city, and they can't even make it to that gate when there's only a couple people there. Is because uh, Natsu, Gray, and Lucy are just completely holding them back. And then right when they think, okay, we got to figure out a way to keep advancing, Urza comes out from behind, starts hitting their other forces. You get to see stuff like really, I think it was after the Star Dress that Lucy really kind of became her own kind of force to be reckoned with. Like we saw it after the first time skip when we got into part two, when with the Grand Magic Games, and that's when really she could fight a lot more on her own. She has her Celestial Spirit Whip. She could summon two spirits at once and use combinational moves, which is pretty cool. And then but now she's able to kind of fight on her own even if she's not doing stuff with her spirits, with I think is pretty good, pretty cool. It was always nice to see her kind of advance and progress as her own character. Also, we got a name for Urza's cool swordwing armor. I don't think that got a name in the manga. I'm actually gonna go check in the middle of recording this, but I think it's pretty neat. I always really liked that one. Just it had a lot of really nice aesthetics to it with the just the flying blades everywhere around her. I always thought was pretty interesting to look at. I just it's a shame we didn't get to see more of it later on in the arc. But anyway, really also enjoyed seeing Wendy deal with Mary, because obviously Mary's cool. I thought the Avatar guys were interesting at first, and then they're like, whatever. But then they got that, like I've said before, they got that big, nice color page cover, and they all looked really cool. And then it was like, oh, maybe these guys are more important than we thought. And then things went kind of went different. But measuring stick characters right out of a time skip, obviously, if it follows a set idea, it wasn't too deep into assuming they were going to get really big. But you know, still, I really would like them though to if they extend out some of the fights later. Maybe they're saving some of the budget. I know they're probably trying to do that. Some of the parts have looked nice, but some of them seem to be about the same level as they were before, which is fine. Still, every single time consistently, Natsu's fire looks really good in this season, and I've really enjoyed that. I think that's one of those things that you need to have consistent, especially the main character's powers, just to keep their ability looking cool. Obviously, they're the lead person. You gotta give them a little bit of glamour. The next episode though will be my excitement, because it's one of those ones where I really want to see certain aspects of it really well animated, because it's got a couple of my favorite moments in it. So I'm gonna wait. I don't know how many people have not read the manga, so I'm not gonna give spoilers. And I'm gonna end it with right about here. The episode was fine. It wasn't one of those like parts where you get like super stoked for this specific episode to get animated. The only part I really was looking forward to in this episode was just seeing the members standing outside of that city and just like telling all the Avatar members, to come try and pass them because they're not going to get to. I always liked that really part. It always was a really cool spread. It was just like a really cool like back together moment for the team. So yeah, tell me what you think about this in the comments, and like, thumbs up, favorite, subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. You like these videos. You like Fairy Tail. You think it's a good series. I really like it. It's my favorite manga. And yeah, I like I said, I look a lot forward to the next episode. So expect a lot more excitement in the next episode. There's a lot of cool stuff that like I said, I can't really wait to see animated. Otherwise, if you're already subscribed, thank you. If you aren't, I would appreciate if you would subscribe. But otherwise, thank you very much for listening. Bye.